Hello, everybody. It's that time. It is time to relax. It is time to be quiet. It is time to give yourself a chance to recuperate from the day. It's important. There we go. Let me do my share outs very quickly. As quick as I can, anyway. Little by little. I hope your day has gone well. Mine hasn't gone too badly. You have to look at life and realize that there are people out there that are going to aggravate you. And there are people out there that aren't. And it is up to you if they do or they don't. If you don't want someone to upset you, they won't. Just by you deciding that, they will not upset you. And that may sound silly, but it always holds true. If you don't push yourself to do things that will upset, and I'm not talking about, you have to challenge yourself here and there, yes. But it also means you don't need to throw yourself into stuff you know is going to be a problem. I haven't been watching news, not because I don't, because I'm trying to be blind to the news. Far from it. I am just not willing to allow myself to be angry. And too many things are set just to make you angry. That's all they want to do. So, I don't push that. I enjoy my life as quietly as possible. And the question is, do you? Do you look for the positives or the negatives? It's not always easy to figure out. And it's not always apparent. When things hurt you, you have to look at them for what they are. That's not always easy. And you have to be honest with yourself. You really do. Okay. Tonight, let's relax. Take a breath. Let's have some quiet time. Come on in. And tonight, let's help ourselves be quiet. Help our minds be quiet. Take a breath. The days can bring a lot of positive and negative to us. What has it brought to you today? What has it brought to you in the last couple days? Make yourself comfortable. I'm leaning up against a chair. I'm making it so that I can be here comfortably. I'm not pushing my body to be strong or anything else. You want strength, go to the gym. This is about comfort so that you can relax when you do this, which is important. Being able to relax is very important. Being able to sleep is important. Do you have problems sleeping? Do your dreams interfere with your sleep? If they do, let's work on that. Let it go. We're going to let it go. Anything and everything can complicate our lives or make our lives hard. It's up to us to choose to undo those things. So let's do that. Go ahead and allow yourself to put lines or roots down into earth. You don't have to recognize where they're going to. Just let them go down. And once you've put those lines down at earth, start a flow of your energy through the line, or down into the lines, into earth. It can come from any source. You don't have to recognize it. And just let it happen. Allow yourself to relax. Be quiet. Nothing is here to harm you. No one is here to judge you. Just let it go. Things are constantly moving. People are constantly pushing. Politics are constantly trying to draw on you. And none of them support you. So allow yourself to let go of them. Let go of the hold that those things have on you and let that join the flow down into earth. You are allowed to let go of those things. You are allowed to feel okay about you. To feel good about you. Let it go. Many things go on around this our world. We worry about gas, energy, who's doing what, who's taking what, who's trying what. But there are places in this world where all they care about is where their next meal is going to come from. Avoiding being sick because of getting a bug bite. There are places in this world where a simple bug bite can kill because they don't have the medicine to cure it. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about that. That's just simple reality. It's perspective. What I'm getting at is, so if you're breathing, that probably means it's a good thing. If you're able to breathe, if you're able to get up, then you must be doing something positive for you. So keep that positive rolling forward. And let go of the negative. Let it go down into the earth. When you get up, you think about work, or you think about what you have to do next, or what you're trying to accomplish that day. Let go of the negative. Just let it go. And when you've gone through the whole day and you've done what you've needed to do, you've assessed your day. Let go of the negative. You've had your day. And it's time to move on to the next. And in between, the body can heal you. That's what sleep is for. It's a chance for the mind and the body to connect and to heal. Not to fight, but to heal the body. There you go. One step at a time. One thought at a time. You're allowed to feel good. You have the right to feel good about you. Let go of that negative. The day's done. Nothing else can be done. All that's left is to let it go. Breathe. There's so many people out there that are all about grasping at moments and straws, trying to make themselves feel, because they haven't been taught that feeling is a moment. It's not about emotion. It's not about making yourself feel better. The more you allow yourself to feel, the more you figure out what is going on with you. And then you move forward. That's truth. The truth about you. Our truths shape us. Our truths make us. Let go of others' truths. They're not yours. Social media, news, that's their truths. Everybody puts their own spin on things. People don't report on facts anymore. They try to make you feel one way or the other. Conservatives do it, and liberals do it. No one just reports on the facts. They want you to believe them. But it hurts. Because it's not what we want. We want just the facts. So we can figure it out. That's what's important. That is our truth. People don't want to hear lies. People on both sides of the wall, liberals and conservatives, lie to each other and themselves, trying to convince themselves that it's for the greater good. but it isn't. Facts are what would be better. Because then at that point, we would be able to care. But they don't want you to. They just want you angry. Let go of that anger. Let go of the anger that others drive you to. Let go of the fear that they want you to feel. Just let go. Let it go down into the earth. Even simple lives have burdens. Living in a cabin, chopping wood, and gathering water still has its own burdens. Everything has a burden. The choice is which ones are acceptable to you. Life moves forward. Inevitably. And always. If tomorrow all of the human race were to be wiped out, something else would come along. And life would keep moving forward. So it's better to recognize that life is precious. And live each day moving forward. And let go of the negatives. The negatives that control you, that make you feel sad, fearful, angry. Let them join the flow down into the earth. And now sit back. Let that tension out of your back, your neck, your back. Just let it drain. People are trying to control your emotions. Let it go. Because you have the right to be in charge of you. You have the right to love you. And you have the right to want your life, not theirs. They can live their lives. They want to go around pecking at each other, stabbing at each other, fighting with each other. I say, cordon off a big area, throw them in, and let them figure it out on their own. And if nobody walks out alive, that's their choice, not mine. Because I care. I'm not a callous person. I believe in love, every being out there. I'm more watchful about the innocent things, cats and dogs. They didn't ask for our crap. They just want to make their way through this world so they can move forward. And I have to appreciate that and respect it. That's all they're trying to do. They aren't trying to dominate or take over the world. They just want to smile. And wake up in the morning and know that they've got food and shelter. And someone who cares. Let go all that pain that others put on us. Join the flow down into earth. Other human beings I'll watch out for children. But when they get older, choices are made. And I've heard people say, well, I didn't have a choice. Everybody has a choice. I've seen people come out of the worst conditions better than me, with their head on straight. And then I've had others come out of the same conditions as that other person going, oh, it's all their fault, it's all your fault, it's all everybody's fault. And all I do is say, you know what? You made a choice to feel that way. You made a choice. And I don't go with it. Let go of those people. Just let them go. You have the right to feel good about who you are. You have the right to feel good about where you've gone and where you've come and where you are presently. And you have a right to change if you want to. All of that is yours. It's always there. Let it all go. Let go of those negatives. You are allowed to feel good about you. You are allowed to feel good about feeling good. You are allowed to feel good about being happy. And no one else has the right to take that from you. And let those that do, let that join the flow down into earth. Because you deserve to feel good. When I stream games during the day, I remind people. When I go up against people who insist on taking the game as a way of making them feel superior, I remind people, it's sad that people feel the need to take their lives out on others instead of changing it. They just revel in the bad, the things that make them miserable, and try to bring others down with them. It's something I've said for a very long time. Instead of people rising to the occasion, people have been being taught how to lower to the occasion. And it hurts. It creates negative. Let that go. Just let it go. Because you deserve to let it go. when you go to bed, just remember you have the right to feel good about you. And when you go to sleep, you have the right to refresh, to heal. Tell yourself that, because you do. All right. Let go of any remaining negatives. Let it go down into the earth. And once all those negatives have gone down into the earth, stop the flow of your negatives or your energy to the earth. Pull up your lines and roots and take a breath. And breathe and breathe. Because you can. You have that right. I will be on again Saturday on Facebook and then on YouTube on Sundays. If you like what you heard and felt, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you know of anybody who could use meditations and positive push, please share out. Thank you. You have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for coming. And I hope you sleep well. I love you, and good night.